Right.
This guy says, "What?"
They are disgusting, nasty bastards, and we need to hold their throats and get rid of them all.
So I don't know if you know about this story. So a little while ago, there was a stabbing. They killed 3 kids. This is in the UK. Did you know about this story?
No.
So in response to it, so Kurt, do you know about this? There was this stabbing. What we know about the mass stabbing at Children's Taylor Swift workshop in Southport.
Jeez.
And so this was back from January 2025, right? And then this woman's heard about that story, the stabbing, which they blamed on an immigrant, and she tweeted out something negative that they said incited violence. She made a tweet, and now she's in jail for 2.5 years.
Was this in UK?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I did hear about this.
You heard about this. That's Lucy Connelly was jailed for
yes.
posting an online rant about migrants on the day of the Southport murder. And so she just lost her appeal.
Yeah.
She did a tweet where she said they should burn down the hotels. So here's what she tweeted out. She was jailed in October last year for the 29 July post that said mass deportation now, set fire to all the effing hotels full of, I don't know what this is, for all
Bastards.
I care. What's that?
Bastards, probably.
Full of the bastards for all. Oh, that's it, Kurt. Good. So mass deportation now, set fire to all the effing hotels full of the bastards for all I care. If that makes me racist, so be it.
She should say about the palace and her king. British people are such suckers. Your king wants this to happen to you. Do they not get their leaders love this?
So she got sentenced to 2.5 years for a tweet.
Yeah.
By the way, she took it down right away. So the tweet went up. It got maybe 300,000 views, not likes, views, and then she took it down.
Yeah.
But I guess she didn't apologize well enough or whatever, because they put her in jail for it. And why do I bring this up? I bring this up because another guy who said something worse just got no sentence at all. Labor Counselor Ricky Jones found not guilty of inciting violent disorder after calling for right-wing protesters to have their throats cut.
Right.
So this woman said, burn their hotels down, I don't care, in a tweet, and then took it down, goes to jail for 2.5 years for a tweet.
Right.
This guy says,
They are disgusting, nasty bastards, and we need to hold their throats and get rid of them all.
They are disgusting Nazi bastards, and we need to cut all their throats and get rid of them now.
Was talking about Ukraine? Because he'll be in jail if it's talking about Ukraine. Those Nazis.
So
and Tommy Robinson, the Mossad agent, is the one telling us this. How about that?
How about that? So, Labor Counselor Ricky Jones found not guilty. You heard what he said.
They are disgusting, nasty bastards, and we need to hold their throats and get rid of them all. I just want to say thank you all. I'm going to leave it now. And free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Thank you. God bless you.
So
you're not allowed to say that now. Tommy Robinson wanted to have this up because he works for Mossad. That's what they want to attach So you see how the woman goes to jail unfairly for saying something about Muslim immigrants? You see the game they all work? And nobody's armed with anything. What are you going to cut their throats with a spork? They banned ninja swords recently by name. So this is the game in England, and British people.
So what is the game? Yeah. What is the game? Why did that woman?
Dialectic. So Tommy Robinson, the reason he included this guy, okay, so that girl said something about Muslims, right, or immigrants that they're purposely bringing in. This guy said we should slit right wingers' throats. Then Tommy made sure to include the Free Palestine part with the people at COVID mask in the back, because Tommy works for IDF. Tommy's part of that, and he gets portrayed as like a real angry working man Zick Fuentes type, but it's from Israel, him. So this is like a big game, and they play with your lives. They like someone to get killed in a racial outrage, so then we can have these stupid fights and arrest people over. They do it worse there because they don't have guns, so there's nothing they could do.
So you're saying this is all some kind of a big psyop, Kurt?
Yeah, but the deaths are real, and the little people being hurt are real.
Yeah,
that's not fake.
Yeah, no, I mean that woman's in prison.
The government cares on any level about anything. That's the part that's fake.
And so someone tweeted this out underneath it, showing this guy posted racist comment on Facebook. He got 15 weeks in prison. That's Sean Tuck. Mm-hmm. This guy sold anti-immigration stickers. He got 24 months in prison. And then they show this guy. They claim he AR'd a 12-year-old girl, and he got 180 hours of community service, no prison
that was
time.
Closest to the IDF's behavior, so that's why they went light on him.
Aha. So, okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so rile you up at the Muslims. This is an op that's going on for a while. First of all, they're purposely bringing in people from the countries they blew up who might have a bit of a grudge against the people there. You think it's not on purpose? Because they want those fights, just like when they corralled Kyle Rittenhouse into the BLM protests. Remember that?
Yep.
This is all on purpose. Chaos is control. Chaos is control. You control the prison by making little racial gangs that get in fights. And by being really unfair to one side to rile up the other.
Well,
is that Al? I watch that Sargon of Akkad, they're called Lotus Eaters now. And they're always going on about how these Muslim, and by the way, they are doing that stuff. But they're not talking about how their leaders, their shitbag king, who traces his lineage, I'd like to point out, back to Dracula, King David, and Muhammad. Did you know that?
No.
So, yeah, I suspect he's lying about it. But they have colonies, and that was a way to be like, see, I should rule you. So they bring him in on purpose to get you to they see who the squeaky wheels are. So, do you have, and see Tommy Robinson for working for Israel can't wait to include Free Palestine, to link that up with the Muslims that are killing people in England. Can't wait to link that up. So we get back to our early 2000s real enemy of Islam. Yeah, Tommy Robinson, I'm telling you, it works for Mossad. I have no doubt of that.
Okay. I don't know anything about Tommy Robinson.
He's another fake influencer guy that you think is
I'm just glad that while you're saying this stuff, I don't follow him. I was like, oh, do I follow him?
Dude, you can't believe how many people are fake.
But don't that is kind of wild that guy can say that in a speech inciting violence to people. Nothing happens to him. That woman makes a tweet that she took down very soon after she made the tweet. She took it down. And she's in prison for 2 years, for over a year already. But I think her sentence is 2.5 years. And
people are in there for years, for the last 4 years, 4,000 people for tweets. For just tweets in England.
4,000 people have been arrested for tweets?
Yeah. And Konstantin Kisin, who normally has all kinds of silly takes, but credit to Konstantin from the Triggers Nomerfreeze podcast. He brought that up. People are talking about fascism, and the UK has jailed over. It might be more now. No. This is at the time when he said it.
We
played the clip.
I was in the UK trying to get in trouble, saying all kinds of stuff about Israel and Zionists and Netanyahu, and
you're an immigrant, so they're going to let you. You could kill someone with a machete, and they're not going to do nothing. But if the citizen tweets, they're going to prison. They're breaking rocks. Okay. But you see the game, rile you up. Okay. Hey, maybe you'll tweet something and then think better of it and take it down. But we already got you. It's like dyeing the water to see who the problem people. Who's not going to wear a mask? Who's not going to get the shot? We'll track them and see who the problems are till we get total control.
So you're saying, so Kurt, you're saying this is some kind of overall establishment plot to
post World War II rules-based order
to divide and conquer and keep people fighting amongst each other. And there's no doubt in my mind that Keir Starmer complained about the open borders experiment that was perpetrated on the people of Britain. He complained. That's not his words. That's the Prime Minister of the UK said this, that the people of Britain deserve an answer of why they were made the victims of an open borders experiment. Well, I think certainly one of the reasons is to drive down wages, but second, in the United States, and second is to keep people fighting amongst each other. If
you went to a good school, you'd know that already. You'd read Hobbes' Leviathan. The real wealthy kids that go to real school, they read Caesar's Treaty on the Punic Wars and Hobbes' Leviathan, and that's what teaches young power elite how to rule the rabble. You divide them by racial and ethnic nonsense forever.
And so
then you do really unfair things, and then people are righteously going to be mad at this guy, right? And not only that, he said free Palestine. What is he, woke? That's how they do you.
And so, I mean, they're so blatant. That's pretty blatant, though. That is so.
It's clown world. You know why it's called clown world? Because they're coming up with this stuff. People are calling it clown world because they're noticing this is so absurd. It's not like natural. And things have ramped up. You can see it.
And speaking of clown worlds, if you'd like to see my clown world, come see me in Rutherford, New Jersey, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Appleton, Wisconsin, Rosemont, Chicago, Louisville, Kentucky, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Go to jimmydore.com for a link. Do you know anything about this, James?
I don't know anything, but I think that lady probably should have put like "M Hi Israel" at the end of her tweet. Would have probably saved her ass.
What should she have put?
"M Hi Israel."
M Hi. What is that?
I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's basically saying like "Long live Israel."
Oh, okay.
And then
how do you spell it? I could say it probably.
AMCHAI Israel. I'm Hi
no
Israel.
Hi.
Yeah, something like that.
Hi.
And then she probably would have been okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to add a little political message at
the
the end there. And then some side is going to be able to use you for their whatever purposes, right? That's what you're kind of saying, Kurt. Like this guy's being used maybe knowingly or unknowingly as a
pawn.
As a pawn in the
all
game.
of them. That woman is too. The fact that she's on social media saying anything and venting her spleen, they made that to catch you. The whole thing is the trap.
Add a little slogan at the end of your rant, and then you'll be good to go. Because some side is going to want that in there.
Look at Jordan Peterson.
It is funny
all
how
this flack.
It is
right?
It is funny how they talk about the end of democracy and we got to defend democracy. Meanwhile, the UK and almost all of Europe, they're locking up people for speech, for tweet. They're locking them up.
China is more free.
China's more
than
free.
Europe, for sure. I can promise you that. I've been there. You can say whatever you want about other races there, and you could smoke indoors. You just can't talk bad about the government. In England, you can't talk bad about the government. You can't talk bad about Muslims or Israel. Whatever side you're on, you better shut your mouth.
We saw that 60 Minutes segment where they were in Germany. They were saying you can't insult a politician, and they will arrest you for insulting a politician.
You're lucky, because if you're in Russia, you'd be arrested for that.
Did you guys cover last week the UK, the facial law, where in order to see adult content, you have to give up your ID or they got to scan your face?
No.
Mm-hmm.
The UK, new UK
no, I didn't know
age
that.
verification law.
That's happening there? Because there's new age verification on YouTube right now. Did you know that? That just went into effect?
So this is
but it's not that bad. They don't have to take us, right?
No, for over there, but it's like to go on like even some subreddits that are
really?
Adult content, you have to either put in your ID or scan, or you got to let them scan your face to make sure you're 18. Or whatever.
Then you'll be on your best behavior.
Oh, they're going to scan my face as I log into my porn?
Yeah, I mean, a buddy of mine, Matt Kim, I don't know if you know who he is, but he was just like, hey, I'm not for, adult content, but like if you're going to go and watch porn, do not upload your ID to the website. Don't do that.
What if I only watch Christian missionary position porn?
Then you might be okay, Kurt. You might be okay.
And also hardcore Japanese deep throat.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's censored. I feel if you're watching the Japanese, I think it's censored.
It's blurred.
It's
pixelated.
Censorious over there.
That that technology that they can't figure out with the Epstein files and those videos, that pixelization, the blurring out of the victims, they don't know how to do it.
Not only that,
something we knew how to do, 45 years ago. What's that?
Iranian terrorists have snuck onto our soil. I'm sure you've heard multiple times. Terrorists have snuck over the border, waiting to destroy the power grid. In a country that has spied on us all for the last 20 years, watching our every move, they let that one get by somehow.
Isn't that weird? Yeah.
Oh, and there's 300,000 kids, the immigrant kids, 300,000
that disappeared. Disappeared.
And we can't seem to find them. But we're spying on everyone all the time. Well, we have to hope those kids register to jerk off to pornography in the future. Well, maybe we'll find them.
Come see us on tour in Rutherford, New Jersey, New York, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Appleton, Wisconsin, Rosemont, Chicago, Louisville, Kentucky, and Fort Wayne, Indiana. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.